This week, Glenn's off in the fish hawk as fall comes to a close. With light spinning gear and a marabou jig, he'll touch into Dolly Barton to the last cohos in the run. The weather's changing as Glenn and Willie put in some time fall steelheading. Along with some interesting catches, Glenn will share some information that will make your float fishing more of a success. That's right here up next, Fall Fishin'. This week, Glenn is able to get the jet boat on 3 different river systems in one outing. The destination river has limited launching, so it'll be a 15-minute run down. Many small systems empty into the Skeena, which is one of Canada's largest rivers. It's an early, cool fall day, just perfect for jet boat outings and fishing. As the sun starts to break, it's one last turn, and up we go.
There's a nice fish. Wow. If I can just get him in here. All right. Well, that is a real nice fish. Now what I'm doing is I'm looking in some of these pockets for some of these coho, because as the river's dropping, I'm starting to find that the coho are starting to stack up in all these little pockets, and we actually call it pocket fishing. There he is right there. Nice fish. Looks clean. The river's dropped the last few days. We've had a lot of rain. So now that the fish are moving in because of the high water, we're starting to find a lot of numbers of big fish in some of these pools, and that is a real nice fish. Just get him around here. And we're using jigs this week, which is something that kind of picked up, got really familiar here with the last 4 years fishing for coho. And it's proven itself to be really productive. Now, not every river is the same, but we find a lot. Oh, look at that. Good run. Good run. We find a lot of rivers that do work well with jigs, and color actually makes a difference as well. This year we find for the salmon, and almost all salmon, pink has been the color. So the jig is a really good tool for catching these coho. Blue is usually the preferred color for coho, but and black is a very good color too, but pink this year has been real good. Okay, he's just about ready. That's a real nice fish. Oh, look at that. He broke the line and took the jig. Too bad. Problem with coho rolls and twists. You lose them all the time.
Coming up, there's still more coho. And later, Glenn challenges the waters for steelhead.
Yep. Here's a fish. I don't know what this is. Again, but it looks like another whitefish. Holy smokes. Well, we'll have a good look at a whitefish if I can get him in. No, it's not a whitefish. What is it? Looks like maybe a dolly. Just a little dolly. Oh yeah, little dolly. There. Nice little dolly. And like I say, we are looking for coho. There's a lot of dollies here right now, so we'll just put him back. Yeah, he's a nice fish. Ooh, right on. Okay. Marabou jig, that's all it is. Just a bunch of, what I do is I just buy a bunch of lead head jigs, 1 ounce, very heavy, because I want this jig to bounce off the bottom and go down real fast. And I tie them myself. You go through a whole whack of these things in this type of season because of snags and underwater obstructions. The coho, of course, they do a lot of twisting and rolling, and you always break off a few doing that too. So, and there's a snag right there as we speak. So, okay, let's go back out there and see if I can get another one. Well, he's a little dark. But there's our first contender there. Right on. And like I said, this is getting quite late in the season. And you know, fishing's fishing. They don't always, you don't always get the big, beautiful chrome bullets. But hey, he's a nice fish anyway. Nice looking fish. Okay. Look at him. We'll just wait till he settles down. Just kind of want to relax him on the rocks. Just so I can lean down and... Boy, he's tough, this guy. You know, I'm using pretty light equipment. I'm only using 12-pound Berkeley Trilene. And real light spinning rig. 6-foot rod, real stout. Perfect for jigging. And this is what you need for this game. Okay, yeah, he's a nice fish. Oh, okay. That is a decent looking fish. Like I say, he's got some size, he's got some color, and that'll go high teens for sure. There's a big old snout, eh? Okay, here's my jig. It came out. Boy, you can imagine that fish when he was in his prime, eh? Beautiful, beautiful fish. Okay, we'll get him back because he got a job to do. And out he goes. All right. Well, that's okay. Oh! He doesn't want to go. He came around and did a big U. Okay. Well, all right. Anyway, we'll put him in a little bit deeper water. Okay. And there you go. And he's ready. Beautiful. All right. Oh, yes. Good fish. Well, that might be the cleanest one I've seen today. Right on. Pickings have been very, oh, good jump. Very few and far between today, I'll tell you. And that's why we call it pocket fishing, because you have to search out all the pockets and all the places where the runs normally would have been good. There's just nothing happening. Good fish. Yeah, he's pretty clean. He's about as clean as he's going to get right now. Okay. Just walk him down. What fantastic scenery. Fisherman's paradise here, I'll tell you. This is great. Okay. It's getting into the shallower water now. Okay. All right. Just kind of slowly walk them over here. Oh yeah. Little coho. No shoulders to this guy really, but hey, good fish. Nice enough. Oh yeah. It's funny how some of these, oh, right into the shallows, perfect. Okay, how some of these coho have just like trout characteristics, really nice. There's the old, whoops, and there he goes. Perfect, that's okay. Right on.
Fall fishing continues, steelheading with Glenn and Willie.
Oh, this is going to be a job. Trying to pull this fish out of this current. Holy smokes. Well, it'll be a real waiting. Oh, look at that. He's in on the inside seam. This will be a real waiting game here. My first cast, I put it through into the dead water, and I waited the float come down into the seam. He jumped. I don't know how big he is. Here he is. Oh, yeah, a little steelhead. There he is. Oh yeah, just keep him on the inside here. Well, Willie and I we kind of split up, and we're kind of in the same conditions of water. He's fishing the chute on that side, the shallower water, in before the run, and the same as me in a bit of a back eddy there. Good place to target fish, and here's proof. Not a bad little fish. It'll be a little bit tough getting him in though. Okay, he's coming close. There he is. At least we're in some quick water, so the worst thing that could happen here is he kicks off, and that'd be okay. There he is. Okay, so first little steelhead. Not bad. Okay, we'll get him back. Pull the little hook, little number 2 hook out of there. It's nicer with the smaller hooks. Usually there, because they don't have make any damage, but they're a little bit harder to get out. Okay, steely, not bad. Woohoo! And he's in that fast water again. This is going to be a little bit of a job. Oh man, this might be a lot of work in the fast water. The only chance I've got here is he runs upstream. Now he's right in the middle. He's just holding right in that hard current. And I'm not going to go down because there's trees. There he is, in tight to shore now. That's my chance because the current's slower right in by the rocks. Yeah, I don't think he's that big again. But he's right on by shore down there. This is a little bit of a horsing technique here because, although that's okay because you want to get him off as fast as you can. There he is. Now we got a handle on him. Right in close. This is good. Right in close. There we go. There he is. Yeah, I've been lucky because I hit the fish, and the only chance I got to get him in is in that seam right here.
Yeah. I guess you found the resting hole, eh?
Well, in the slack water is where you find him, eh?
Yeah.
So bad. I'll pull the hook out of there. Good capture there. Yeah, he's a nice fish. The hook just comes out of there real nice. One more look. Boy, isn't that a nice fish? Beautiful. Okay. That's a nice fish, though.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
Nice.
Oh, there she goes. Woohoo! Not so bad. Right on, buddy. Well, hey, a bit of tough conditions, but they're in here.
And now, float tips. Here's Glenn.
Now, one thing about steelheading is, for the most part, we are searching for the fish, not in the fast water, but off to the right of the break. and they call that the seam. And basically I'm hunting for these fish in water that is almost dead looking. It's very flat, slower current. That's where the fish are. And what I find is if you cast your float into some of that water, you'll find that because the current is extremely slower, sometimes it has a hard time to get the float to move through the run. And what I find is when you cast the line out, lay the belly of the line down, which is something that you normally don't do in float fishing because you want to have the line quite taut. But in the slower water, if you lay the belly of the line down in the water, the belly of the line will catch the current and it'll slowly drag your float through that water. And then you'll find that you're fishing it much more effectively because you're slowly bringing your presentation right through that slow dead water. And with the belly of the line, that'll control the drift way nicer. Little tip. Woo-hoo! Boy, he hit that hard. Holy smokes. Good hit. Again, in the slack water, you can see on the far side there's a whole bunch of smooth water. It's a lot slower. And in conditions like we're fishing today, the steelhead are going to look for the cleaner water, the slower water, and we're going to find them right off to the right of the fast water. So there's another one, bud. This one jumped. He came out of the water. Boy, he's a good size.
Yeah, you're doing pretty good today.
Not bad. Nice and easy. Okay. Just let her calm down first.
Pretty nice.
Okay,
one.
yeah, nice. Oh, the weight's caught there. Okay, turn that barbel silk out. Hey, nice dough. Not so bad. Okay, bud, put her back. She should be ready pretty quick. Oh yeah, lots of energy.
She's ready.
Right.
Congratulations.
Thank you, sir. Come on out. Okay. Really tough conditions here today.
We'll be right back.
But I got troubles. Oh, Nelly. He's in the bad water. Anyway, I'm stuck in that fast water. And you know, when you're running some light line, even though it's a good line, you just can't do anything but try and hold the fish until he decides to get into the slower current. There he is now. He's in tight. Now it's my advantage. Bring him right along the side seam. Whew. Good looking fish. If we can hold on to him long enough. There he is.
Oh, there's a nice one, huh?
Yeah.
Nice one.
Okay.
You got it.
Boy, is that a prize, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's a steelhead. Decent looking fish. Pop my hook out of there real nice and easy. Okay.
Nice.
Not so bad. You want to get a picture? Boy, you hit that with a lot of power. I didn't think I was going to get that fish in because he was in that hard current and he was going down and he just turned in and I got lucky. And that's the game. Okay. Here he is. Whew.
There you go.
Right on. Thank you. Unreal. That's some tough fishing in that fast current, boy. He's still on. Yeah, he's still there. Woohoo! There he is. You see that, eh? Right on. He was hanging in it. That looks like it's dark, eh? Woohoo!
Hey folks, we're out of time again. Remember, this is your playground. Let's respect it and keep it clean. I'm Glenn Kilcup. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you next week.
Here.